Good evening to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sunkara. This video is especially for the Law of Torts students. Dear students, in the last class, I told you that right to fame, right to reputation is covered under Article 21 of the Constitution of India. If anybody tries to damage your reputation, your fame in the society, it is called defamation. This defamation can be filed as a case of tort, it can be filed as a civil case, and it can be filed as a criminal case also. Tort, it is a very simple case. That means you will get compensation in the shape of unliquidated damages. If it is a civil case, you can file for hundreds of crores also. Then for that you have to pay the so-called court fee, valuation, stamp back, all these things. If it is very serious, you can file a civil criminal case under section 500 of the Indian Penal Code. Now, today we are going to discuss a case law on the civil defamation. You know, the defamation suit is filed for 100 crores by Bharat Biotech Limited, Hyderabad, owned by Suchitra Ella and also that great man. So these two people, of course, let us confine to Bharat Biotech, Krishna Ella and Suchitra Ella. Both of them are the owners of the so-called Covaxin manufacturers. They filed a case against an online portal, that is an online newspaper by name The Wire. This Wire is edited, or the editor for which, or the managing director for which is Mr. Siddharth Varadarajan, and so many people are there. Now, you can read the case as Bharat Biotech Limited versus The Wire. So, that is MD, represented by MD Siddharth Varadarajan. Now, in the 16th ADJ Court of Rangareddy District, Bharat Biotech filed a case of defamation for 100 crores rupees. Why? This is what you have to know. The Wire printed series of stories stating that in Belgium, in the country Brazil, so an investigation is going on against Bharat Biotech for supply or for the so-called manipulation of the vaccine. That means the vaccine is not up to the required standard. Therefore, criminal investigation is under progress in Brazil, and it is also rumored that these fellows may go to jail. Like that, they tried to damage the reputation of the so-called Bharat Biotech Limited. Now, they have filed a civil case or defamation for 100 crores of rupees from the managing director of The Wire magazine. Right, so we all know that this is Bharat Biotech. It has collaborated with the government of India in the preparation of, or in the manufacture of a very famous vaccine called as Covaxin. So many people have been actually, they have been facilitated, they have been happy with Covaxin because it has created so much of help, particularly during the COVID-19 pandemic. You may be knowing this, because this vaccine is Covishield and Covaxin. Both of them were used extensively by the people in India. So the government of India literally supported the Covaxin at the same time. So now they are producing the vaccine which can be used by, which can be inoculated to the children between the age of 15 and 18 years. But with the so-called defamation, or with when the Wire has published certain defamatory statements against Bharat Biotech Limited, definitely there will be a hesitancy in taking the Covaxin vaccine. Is it not? So therefore, they filed a case of defamation against The Wire for 100 crores. Of course, they have to pay about 1 or 2 crores of rupees even for the stamp duty. It's a big reputed company, definitely they are able to pay. So please remember, this is a civil suit filed as defamation for 100 crores of rupees. Let us see what will happen. Now, it has been taken up by the Honorable 16th ADJ Rangareddy District. Immediately he gave injunction. order, that is called as ad interim injunction order. So you may be knowing, Order 39, Rule 1 of the CPC says about the granting of temporary injunction. Normally, the principles of natural justice of the CPC clearly says that a notice has to be given to the other party regarding the issue of injunction. But here the judge says, as there is immediate necessity and as there is balance of convenience and as Bharat Biotech they have established a prima facie case, definitely without giving notice to the wire, immediately they have given injunction order and directed that there are 14 articles which were published online against Bharat Biotech, they should be immediately taken away, and wire should not print anything defamatory against the so-called Bharat Biotech. So with these orders, normally, of course, everybody has one way equipped. So Mr. This Siddhartha Vadrajan, he said, where is the Article 21? Article 21 and Article 19. Article 19 gives freedom of speech and expression. Can't we express our freedom? And is there not any chance of giving opportunity to us? Of course, here, since the judge has of the opinion that balance of convenience is there and prima facie case is there, he need not wait for the notice to be given to the other party, that is Siddhartha Vadrajan. Anyway, very good case for case study. This is a very good defamation case involving 100 crores of rupees as a so-called defamation. Previously, the TTD, they have instituted a defamation case against, I think against Ramana Dikshit or somebody, I do not remember the name correctly. It was one of the biggest defamation cases. Now, this is of late, at the present juncture, this is the biggest defamation case for 100 crores. Very recently, I think Mr. Salman Khan, he has also filed a defamation case, maybe for about 25 crores or so. But this is the biggest one. Anyway, please go through the newspapers because the injunction order has been given and wire has been prevented from posting any defamatory material against Bharat Biotech, and the matter is posted to 16th March. Let us realize what will happen. Let us know what will happen on 16th March. So with this, I am concluding. Please, in this connection, please note that defamation can be taken as a tort, it can be taken as a civil case, and it can be filed as a criminal case also. Thank you very much.